This is a video for the future of dropshipping, and I want to talk about an unexpected twist to this business model that's allowed for me to make over $1,000 in profit yesterday alone, just with a single product and a single store, and it's probably not what you expect it to be. It's actually something very unique and very exciting, which is what I'm talking about right now inside of this video. And if you don't know me, my name is Tanner Planis. I'm a 22-year-old e-commerce entrepreneur who actually started out in 2017 doing something that either you've done or maybe you're trying right now, which is traditional dropshipping. That's where you're dropshipping physical products from overseas. But as of lately, myself, my colleagues have been using something a little bit different that's honestly changed my life, and I'm sure it could change your life as well, which is by dropshipping digital products. Now, I don't want to just jump the gun here because I did start with traditional dropshipping, and I encountered the challenges of the logistics, the long shipping times, issues with the payment processors, and unhappy customers. But it was a great experience for me to get my foot into the door to learn about e-commerce. So if you've done it or you're doing it, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a bad thing, but it's not what you want to be doing forever. Because when I actually figured out the key to unlocking dropshipping digital products is when I felt like I just kind of entered a whole new realm and really the future of dropshipping. Because odds are you probably haven't heard many people talking about this, and that's because not many people know about it. So what actually is digital dropshipping and why is it so unique? Well, the biggest piece here is for the fact that you are selling products without a recurring product cost. So normally, we take over here, this is a chessboard piece. Every time someone purchases this chessboard, it has to be produced for every person to buy it. With dropshipping digital products, that's not the case. The product is made one time and then can be resold over and over and over because it applies to a large group of people. And another great aspect of this is the fact that the product is instantly delivered to your customer. So just imagine, you're sitting here, you're watching this video right now, you get a buzz on your phone and you see, oh, it's a sale for my digital dropshipping store. I know the product was instantly delivered to my customer. I don't have to ship anything, no tracking number, it's done. And the cherry on top here is that you're actually providing a much more valuable customer experience than typically what the traditional dropshipping model would entail of. Now let's just think a little bit bigger and why this is actually something working very well right now for myself, my colleagues, people that have learned about this from myself inside of our communities and made lots of money for themselves while also providing value to people, has been because we are turning more and more into a digital world. The artificial intelligence, virtual reality, crypto, NFTs, all of this stuff is digital, and more people are spending more time on these devices that we use every single day. In fact, most people probably interact more on these devices and screens than they do in real life. Now, is that a bad thing? I don't really think we know the answers to that yet because this is the first time this has ever happened in this human life. But what I do know is that more people are spending more time in digital spaces. More people are not going out and socializing, and people have more demand right now to learn skill sets, to solve their problems, and if they can do it conveniently through digital products, then they are going to absolutely do that. If you wanted to see how to install a faucet for your sink in your kitchen, you probably wouldn't go to the bookstore and try and find a book that will show you the proper way to do it. You would probably just quickly look up a YouTube video if you had some questions and couldn't figure it out yourself. And that's exactly why digital products and services are becoming more and more appealing, and the industry itself is growing at a rapid pace. E-learning is expected to be an over $800 billion industry by 2030, and it's already over $1 billion a day industry, and that's in US dollars. And maybe you're wondering, what are some of the best selling digital products? How do you actually sell digital products, and why is it called digital dropshipping? Now, the reason I call it digital dropshipping is because you don't have to actually make the digital product yourself. There's really two options when it comes to this business model. Number one is going to be more the personal brand routes, where you take an existing skill set you have and you bundle that into a digital product and start marketing it. Now, the second option is maybe you don't have a skill set that you want to monetize. Instead, you can go ahead and identify one by going to platforms like TikTok, Instagram, into the hashtags, search up broad pain point categories like health, wealth, happiness, relationships. And what you can start doing is locating little pockets, because people say riches are in the niches, and it's absolutely true. I'm not going to create a digital dropshipping store that talks about how to make money or how to get in shape. Instead, I'm going to find a specific pocket doing my research on these social media platforms, even here on YouTube. So maybe a niche that I find in the wealth category could be, helping e-commerce brands with their copywriting for ads. That's a very specific skill set. It solves a problem, and it will help that person make more money, and you'll make money solving that problem, and you can do it digitally. So how would I create a digital product for copywriting for e-commerce entrepreneurs? Your best bet would probably be to find a PLR piece of content that's about copywriting. Maybe it's an ebook or a guide. I'm gonna buy the rights to it for, it's typically under $10. And then I'll take those contents and put it into ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, hey, I'm creating this digital product that's helping e-commerce brands have a step-by-step formula to copywriting for their advertising. I want you to take these copywriting fundamentals and then just make it better following this prompt. And what it's going to do is spit out all of this content, making it better than that original product. So let's say you spent $5 on the PLR book, you spent 15, 20 minutes having some fun with ChatGPT, turning that existing text into something more catered to the niche you've chosen. Then what you'll do is take that, put it into a Canva ebook template, create the cover, and you can start doing your marketing through organic traffic hacks. Now, being honest here, our most successful students and clients are not people just selling ebooks, but it's a great way for you to get your foot in the door, kind of like how I did with learning physical dropshipping in 2017, bringing me to where I am now. We just had one of our students, Sebastian, win a challenge we hosted, so he's gonna be joining us next month in Miami to help us scale his now 6-figure business into 7 figures. But he started with an ebook, and then he started offering more digital products at higher price points that are more valuable, that allowed for him to continue scaling his business. It's definitely an exciting time right now to start digital dropshipping, as it's still considerably early. So I definitely encourage you to explore this business model and let me know what your thoughts are. You can let me know in the comments, and if you're actually trying it, because it's changed my life. Sebastian, Luke, Tim, Julian, Ariel, Justin, all of these people that we work with inside of our community to help start and scale their own digital dropshipping brand. And it's been really, really amazing, to be honest with you. But every single outcome that we achieve started with a single step, learning about the business model, and then actually taking the initiative to start it. And if you find it interesting and you want to start, that's exactly what you're going to have to do, is take that first step and then realize, okay, I want to do this. This is the outcome I want. Let's say it's to, build this digital dropshipping brand that's generating you over $1,000 a day in profit, like the one I showed you at the beginning of this video. And then you'll focus on just every next step and then that outcome, because everything in between there is just subject to chaos theory. There's ups, downs, things that happen you don't expect, and that's part of entrepreneurship. But what if you could skip out on some of those ups and downs? What if you could personally work with someone who has done what you're trying to do with this business model? That's exactly what we offer inside of the Digital Dropshipping Mastery Program, which I can give you all the details on. If you just message me the word freedom on Instagram at Digital Dropshippers, I'll tell you all about this challenge and the tutorials and exactly what we are doing for you. I promise it's something you do not want to miss out on. Talk to you soon. Peace.